Alright guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video. So Tyson Fury actually says that if, or actually when he beats Deontay Wilder, that he would actually, the first person that he would give a title shot to is actually Dillian Whyte. And he says he'll give Dillian Whyte a title shot because he feels that Dillian Whyte deserves a title shot. And he feels that Dillian Whyte has improved the most as a fighter in the heavyweight division in the last 2-3 years. And he says that he's not going to be like Eddie Hearn and be greedy with Dillian Whyte and give him, you know, basically a shit offer, because he says, according to himself and his team, that with his team, they, you know, they give reasonable and good offers. And he feels that Mr. Joshua and Eddie Hearn don't give, you know, good offers, and that's why they gave Dillian Whyte that shitty offer that Dillian Whyte didn't like, and he rejected. So he says he's going to give him a title shot. And you know, when it comes to Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury, these guys have history. I mean, some of my subscribers have told me that Dillian Whyte actually dropped Tyson Fury in sparring back in 2012, which I didn't know, by the way. So thanks for letting me know, guys. They told me that was what Dillian Whyte said. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but sometimes these things are true, sometimes these things are not. I guess I would have to see if Tyson Fury confirms it. You know, if he says yes, Dillian Whyte did drop me, or if he didn't. But if first of all, I've always said that Dillian Whyte, out of all the heavyweights, he deserves, out of all of the heavyweight contenders, he definitely deserves a title shot, just because how active and how much grinding he's been doing, right? He's been constantly fighting. He's been constantly fighting mandatories to put himself in position, right? He fought and beat a former champion at heavyweight in Joseph Parker the same year that Joseph Parker was the WBO champion. It wasn't like he fought Joseph Parker 3 years after, you know, 3 years after Joseph Parker lost his WBO belt against Anthony Joshua. He fought him that same year. You know, so which means had he challenged Joseph Parker that, you know, earlier, let's say he would have challenged Joseph Parker in January 2018 when Joseph Parker was still the WBO heavyweight champion of the world, he would have beaten him, and he would have been, right now, Dillian Whyte would be a champion. He would be the WBO heavyweight champion of the world, right? So I think that he deserves that title shot, right? And I already told you guys, it doesn't really matter who it happens against, whether it's Wilder, whether it's Joshua, just have him fight for a world championship belt. So I'm glad that, you know, Tyson Fury is at least like acknowledging, you know, Dillian Whyte. I'm glad that he says that if anyone deserves a title shot, it is Dillian Whyte. So he recognizes that Dillian Whyte has been putting in a lot of work. Obviously, though, I don't know how that would happen, because he says he will be his first title defense. But to be honest, his first title defense would probably be against Deontay Wilder, just because, like I already told you in the previous video, I would imagine there would be a rematch clause. So even if he beats Wilder, I would imagine that he will be obligated to face Deontay Wilder to defend his WBC belt against Deontay Wilder in the rematch, right? So he would have to first get past Wilder and then face Fury. I mean, excuse me, and then face Whyte. But then again, who knows? Maybe before he gets the Whyte fight, maybe Eddie Hearn offers him an offer to try and get a unification fight with, you know, his boy Anthony Joshua. So how would that fight play out? Do you guys, how do you guys think that fight will play out? I mean, Dillian Whyte versus, you know, I saw Dillian Whyte struggle against Robert Helenius' movement. And Robert Helenius is a 6'6" type of lanky heavyweight. He's a tall heavyweight. And he was kind of boxing. He was trying to box and uses his height and reach against Dillian Whyte. And he was moving a lot. And Dillian Whyte was forced to chase him. And if you look at that fight, Dillian Whyte actually went the distance in that fight. And he was forced to chase Robert Helenius. I don't think Dillian Whyte does good with chasing an opponent who's taller and longer than him, right? I think he struggles with movement. And the fact that Tyson Fury is a 6'10" heavyweight with an 85-inch reach, I could easily see Tyson Fury, and by the way, he's far better at moving in the back foot than someone like Robert Helenius. I could easily see Tyson Fury giving Dillian Whyte problems. Like I could easily see him winning rounds against Dillian Whyte, just because of his styles and his height. You know, he's much taller. He has a longer reach than Dillian Whyte. I think if he plays his cards right, he would be able to win rounds against Dillian Whyte 100%. Dillian Whyte would have to really bring the fight to Tyson Fury and really rough him up. But the good news is for Dillian Whyte is he has the ability to do that, just like he did against Joseph Parker. He has a dog in him. Dillian Whyte has the ability to rough an opponent up. So he would have to do that, in my opinion, against Tyson Fury. You know, because I would imagine Tyson Fury would be fighting the slick boxer type of style against Dillian Whyte. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. I mean, do you guys think that's a good fight if as a title defense? I mean, I personally do, for Tyson Fury if he manages to beat Deontay Wilder for that WBC belt. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this video and what Tyson Fury had to say. Bye, I'm out. Thanks for watching.